to stop lying to us. They need to just stop lying.
And one U.S. representative who has been among the chorus calling for more government transparency regarding UAPs, Tim Burchett, joining us now. Representative, thank you for taking the time on your birthday, no less. Happy birthday. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I never thought I'd get to be 60. Here I am.
Here you are. Representative, given the increasing numbers of individuals who are coming forward with claims about UAPs, do you believe the government can still credibly deny its involvement or its awareness?
No, ma'am, it can't. You know, for I don't know, for decades, they said they didn't exist. They weren't investigating. Then now they won't release the files. My buddy Lou Elizondo is an American hero. He's got a new book coming out. I can't wait to read about it. Read it. But he is correct. They are every time we turn around, we have some little smart aleck kid with a man bun telling us in one of these government facilities telling us they don't exist. And then I said, well, what about this incident, or what about this report? And they'll say, well, I don't have anything on that. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, it's just, it goes on and on and on. What's going to happen, ma'am? We're going to have a president with the guts to say, let's release all of them. You know, let's turn them loose. The American public can handle it. This has been a cover up for whatever reason. I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know where, but man, when I talk to the best,
that'll never happen, especially if the presidents or whoever the president is know what happened in the past to the president that was inquiring about that information. What happened to him? Wasn't it Kennedy? What happened to him? So knowing that, they ain't gonna step out there. And like he said, they're gonna need courage because of the past.
Best pilots in the world, one of them told me, he said, Tim, this thing was 14 feet from my canopy. I could not misidentify it. He didn't say 15 feet. He didn't say 20. He said 14. And, you know, it just goes on and on. I talked to former admirals, people in the intelligence agency. It's not just, you know, some redneck from Tennessee who says, you know, something's going on. I've never seen anything that I couldn't identify. But, you know, but I've talked to a lot of qualified people who are. And those videos you're seeing right now are taken by our military personnel that the government said did not exist, and they cannot explain those.
I hear that. I hear that. And I know your message tonight, turn them loose. You know, as a Republican, how do you reconcile the need for national security with the public's right to know about potential encounters with any non-human technology?
Well, it goes deeper than that. As an American, ma'am, I think that the American public has a right to know. It's not national security. They use it to cover up this thing with national security. Granted, if some of our secret apparatus is filming this at some certain location we're not supposed to be at, I understand that. But there's just too much. And if we have credible people telling us that they have recovered craft, recovered bodies, and dadgummit, we ought to be able to see that information and just quit with the cover up. It just makes no sense whatsoever. It's an arrogance. It's about power. It's about money. It's about all those things. It drives both political parties. And let's be honest, they're both crooked. Both parties are crooked. Ours just happens to be a little less crooked than theirs is.
Very quickly, Representative, can we expect any new congressional hearings with new whistleblowers?
Hey, I like him. I like him. Very rare do you see somebody speak open and candidly and call them out on their BS. Like, just, I like that, bro. And don't mind calling them and talking bad about them openly and honestly in public. I like him.
On the horizon.
Yes, ma'am. We'll be announcing something. I will not be chairing it, but we're, they wouldn't allow me to do it, but there's going to be some others that are, and I'd be very satisfied with them. We'll have I believe one of our female members of Congress will be chairing that committee, and we're going to get to the bottom of a lot of things. We're going to call some people in, and they're going to point some fingers, and they're going to name some names. So
we'll be watching.
I say let's get it on.
All right, Representative Tim Burchett, always appreciate your time. Thank you.